Hi everyone, my name is Gary. I'm from Ethiopia, Africa. I'm a PhD student in artificial intelligence at the University of Oberta de Catalonia. Today I'm going to share you a little information about the values we consider to hire to different jobs. So I have been to different countries like India, Korea. So I will try to tell you a little bit information about these countries as well. Uh, Basically, in Ethiopia, when organizations try to hire candidates, they mainly considers the skill of the candidates. So basically, the skill is the main criteria. So to identify their skill or to know their skills, they may give some subject matter exams, or they may have interviews or different criteria to evaluate the skill of the candidates. In addition to the skill, sometimes or most of the times, manners and the behaviors of the candidates are evaluated. They use different means to evaluate how the candidate behaves or the manners of the candidates, or they may ask you directly about, do you consume alcohol or do you consume drugs, and others, do you help family. So these things are important in the job application as well. Some organizations like the airlines may also consider the physical structures of the candidates, the physique of the candidates as a main criteria. In addition to that, they may also they are against any drugs. The airlines does not hire any candidate which regularly consumes drugs and alcohols, especially when they hire someone to the positions of cabin crew or to the pilot. They specifically mention someone who is not druggist, who is not alcoholist. So these are also one of the criteria to be hired in the airlines. So basically, generally in Ethiopia, what we value is the skill of the candidate and also the manners and the behaviors. So these are the main. In India, they also give more focus to the skill of the candidate. The skill is most important in India as well. But in addition to the skill, they may sometimes give weight to the people who respect their culture as well. So they give much priority to the people who are from their culture, or who knows the culture. So this one is also another things that I have observed in Korea. They are first, Koreans are the most hardworking people. So in addition to the skill in Korea, they have to make sure that you will work for longer hours than 8 hours. Sometimes you may work until the midnight, sometimes maybe after the midnight. So in addition to the skill in Korea, they have to make sure that you will work for longer hours. This is most important thing in Korea that I have observed. So it's not only 8 hours, but beyond 8 hours, you have to work for that in addition to the skill. So basically, in all countries that I have been, to be hired, different organizations or what organizations are looking is just for the skill, the behavior, the manners, and the ability to work for longer hours. In addition to that, what I want to tell you is about the culture divisions when you travel to different countries. So when you travel to different countries, sometimes you may face some culture differences. That is obviously it is obvious when you travel. So I'll share my experience when I traveled to India. That was the first international travel I made. And when I arrived in India, I didn't have any information about the cultures of India. So when I arrived in India, I asked for a photocopy. And when I asked them, do you have photocopy? When I want to take a photocopy of my passport, and they say like this. And this means in most of the countries, including our country, it is no. So I just go to other shop and ask for photocopy, and they say like this. They don't reply you with words, they just say like this. So in India, this means yes. So I was just looking for more photocopy shops, but then later my friends told me that this means in India it is yes. So I won't tell you that you have to ask for information before you travel. You have to ask the culture and just make a little bit of search about what the culture and some differences. After that, you will not face any kind of maybe you will minimize the difficulties when you travel to different countries. So I hope you enjoy this video and thank you for listening.